National and international call to save Iran, end silence in the face of terror and mass murder, brave and fighting Iranians, politicians of all nations, international organizations, President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu. Today, the streets across the land of Iran once again bear witness to the unparalleled courage of a nation that, after 47 years of repression and terror, has put its life on the line to reclaim its stolen identity, dignity, and freedom. The great and nationwide uprising of the Iranian nation is not merely a cry for justice, but a national resurrection to end decades of occupation, corruption, and crime by a criminal cult. Guardians of Pahlavi Constitutional Monarchy. A grand coalition of dozens of Iranian organizations, institutions, groups, associations, and freedom-loving and monarchist figures across the globe, while declaring its decisive and unstinting support for this national patriotic uprising, bows in reverence to the iron will of the brave men and women who stand empty-handed against the killing machine of the Zahak of our time. We declare that the only legitimate standard-bearer and axis of solidarity for this great uprising is His Majesty King Reza Pahlavi, the legal king of Iran, whose leadership is the guarantor of a safe transition, the preservation of territorial integrity, and the return of glory to Iran. However, the occupying and desperate regime of the Islamic Republic, in fear of certain collapse, is currently committing horrific crimes. The complete shutdown of the internet and telephone lines across the country for more than 5 consecutive days is a desperate attempt to conceal a vast massacre and genocide that is currently underway throughout Iran. We condemn this anti-human action and the bloody and brutal crackdowns by the regime's henchmen in recent days in the strongest terms, and we declare that the direct responsibility for every drop of blood spilled on the cobblestones of Iran lies with the criminal leaders of this corrupt cult. Guardians of Pahlavi Constitutional Monarchy, in these fateful moments, warns the international community, politicians, and international institutions that issuing statements of concern and condemnation is no longer sufficient. We demand immediate and practical actions. The Islamic Republic regime must immediately be designated as a terrorist organization under Chapter 7 of the United Nations Charter, and its killing machine must be stopped. We specifically, and with full respect, address President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Today is the time to fulfill the promises you have repeatedly made to the people of Iran. The defenseless people of Iran are surrounded by heavily armed repressive forces. We formally request smart and immediate military assistance from you, not for a war with Iran, but to support the Iranian nation by precisely targeting the arms of repression, the command centers of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, and the hideouts of the regime's leaders. Now is the time to aid the people of Iran by paralyzing the war machine of this terrorist regime, enabling them to eradicate this cancerous tumor from the region forever and make the world a safer place for all humanity. Silence and procrastination today will result in eternal shame tomorrow. The victory of light over darkness is near. Dr. A.R.Samary, Secretary General and spokesperson for Guardians of Pahlavi Constitutional Monarchy.